Where the Independent National Electoral Commission office in the Izzi local government area of Ebonyi State was set ablaze over the weekend. According to the National Commission and Chairman Information and Voter Education Committee, Festus Okoye, the incident occurred on Sunday morning. We're joined now by the President Transition Monitoring Group, Awa Rasfajani, for more on this development. This is the third attack on Inec local government offices in less than 3 weeks. There were similar attacks in Oyo, I believe in Ogun states as well. Some say this is a sign that security might pose a huge challenge ahead of the election in 2023. What do you make of this sad development?
Hello. Yeah. Well, Transition Monitoring Group TMG condemned in the very strongest term the continuation of attack on Inec facilities and its personnel. This is because we believe that it is going to create a lot of instability and insecurity in the conduct of 2023 general election. We think it is absolutely not fair, not proper for any group of people to begin to attack Inec facilities and its personnel. We need to conduct this election in the most free, fair, and credible election, and in the best, peaceful manner. So any attempt to create security bridges, definitely it will tamper with having an election that will be free, fair, and credible, and will also encourage participation of Nigerians. So therefore, TMG condemn in the strongest term the perpetrators of electoral violence, especially those one targeting at Inec and its facilities. This is not acceptable, and we call on the security agencies to make sure that they do everything possible to protect the Inec facilities and personnel, as well as the electorate themselves, because there are some people who they run out of ideas. Therefore, they want to instigate violence to create uncertainty for the conduct of. But Nigerians are determined to ensure that we hold this election peacefully, amicably, with all sort of humility that is required, because Nigerians are actually, this is the only opportunity they have to change local, state, and national leaders. And if people want to engage in violence, then it means that they want to, scuttle and undermine the possibility of holding this election. Therefore, Transition Monitoring Group, TMG, is hereby, advising security agencies to, step up securities to ensure that Nigerians are protected and the Inec and its facilities are equally protected, so that we can have a peaceful election. And Nigerians are really eager and, waiting to see that they cast their votes to be able to elect people they consider to be leaders that can be, more accountable. They can provide more governance, good governance, and ensure that the country is safe and secured. So therefore, any attempt to scuttle that aspiration and ambition, it will tantamount to betraying the electorate and the voters.
Indeed. In this latest attack, items destroyed include ballot boxes, voting cubicles, and even power generators, as well as an undisclosed number of PVCs. Now, some are worried that if such attacks like this continue, it has a way of disrupting INEC's preparation ahead of the big election. What do you expect INEC to be doing right now, thinking outside the box and ensuring that it's less susceptible to attacks of this nature?
Yes, first and foremost, we want to warn that any attempt to breach the Electoral Act by, procuring PVC, it will not only accepted, but we will resist it, because we have suffered enough against, electoral rigging, manipulation, and dictatorship. Therefore, desperate politicians have run out of ideas. What we do now is to attempt to engage in this both trading and both buying by buying PVC. We commend INEC for arresting those people that were responsible for procuring or for being seen with the PVC. But that's also, we need to make sure that we go into the details by getting those who are responsible for sponsoring the procuring of those PVC. As we all know, the new Electoral Act requires that you must be the actual person that have been registered, duly registered, and with all the proven evidences based on the technology, you must be the one that have been registered and that is the holder of the PVC for you to cast your vote. So therefore, those who are procuring this, PVC, they are wasting their time and they are wasting their money, because Transition Monitoring Group is going to deploy observers across the country, across all the polling units in the country, to ensure that only people who are registered, only people who are accredited, only people that are the true owner of the PVC can vote. And any breach, we will note it, document it, and report to the appropriate authority. We will not let Nigerians down by allowing some few individuals who have run out of ideas, who have run out of anything to offer good for Nigerians, to only engage in purchasing people's vote. This is not acceptable, and we will not let it go.
It seems security operatives have a lot on their plate when you consider insurgency in the northeast, armed banditry, and several criminal activities. We look forward to see how they can also provide watertight security to Inec facilities across the country. Hawal Rasfajani is President, Transition Monitoring Group. Thank you for talking to us on the news tonight. And coming up on TVC News at